Hey y'all, I just finished not really upgrading my garden, but adding a few more seeds to it. Today is Mother's Day and this is how I choose to celebrate. Although I have been invited out and that is a great thing. But I decided to chill and take some time for myself because my job is very demanding. And I really, really need time to myself. So that's what I decided to do. I washed my damn hair last night. That's why my hair looking all crazy. But it's all good because I'm going to get it braided. I decided to get some braids. I'm going to take the size down lower. I'm going to get some braids and all of that fun shit. But, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. And let me tell you all some good shit. Let me tell y'all some motherfucking good shit. I'm at the point right now where, as angry as I was, as angry as I have been, it's just a formality, I guess, that you go through when it comes to healing. And I forgive. I forgive my raggedy ass baby daddy, and I forgive him because I've come to the conclusion that nigga just don't know no better. When people are unfamiliar with love, and you can tell when people are unfamiliar with love because they don't know how to reciprocate. And the crazy shit about it is that what we had in our youth, I took that as the bond that we had. I took that as him knowing how to reciprocate and understanding. But I think that there's so many things that went left with our coming back together. um I outgrew him. I outgrew him for sure. He's immature. He's toxic as hell, and he cannot identify with love at all, in no form. And whatever bitch that he's with, um it just is what it is. I just know that whoever the bitch is, she's always gonna live in my shadow. And because even though he didn't know love, he could reciprocate it. It doesn't mean that he doesn't have an idea of what a good woman is, because I was that and I am that. And I was good to him, and so whatever bitch he's with, that bitch is always gonna live in my shadow. And I can finally get off my chest and say that in real shit, and it's not because I'm bitter. I don't know if he's with the first baby mother. He might be with the first baby mother. I don't know if he is, but that bitch was never attractive. That's not a nice looking fucking girl. All right, I'm gonna just say it out there. It's a lot of shit I withheld from saying off, out of the respect, off the rip. Having respect for him, it's just some shit I felt like I shouldn't say, but. And yeah, I'm popping shit looking crazy. And to tell you the truth, I'm not really looking too crazy. It's just that my hair ain't done. You know what I'm saying? My hair is not done. But I'm good and I'm always going to be good. And that woman is not attractive. And I remember looking at their pictures from when they was young. Up until recent, I got recent pictures of the chick because when he came home, his mom had a welcome home party for her around her birthday, and it was like a collaboration. And she was there, and I just was like, damn. And let me tell you something. It's clear to me that what they had was young. It was young. It was youthful. Their daughter is now, I think, 30 or 31 years old. And what they had back then was youthful. And even if they have it now, you know, I mean, it is what it is. But I just know that he was incapable of being a man for me. I had to realize that I was, and I'm big on believing in your significant other, promoting your significant other in multiple ways. But you know what too? Because off his whack ass and off her bird ass too. And I'm calling her a bird because let me tell y'all real shit. That bitch never liked me, and it's okay. She don't need to like me, but we can never even be cordial. The fact that our children have a common denominator, which is him. I never gave that chick a reason not to like me, but for whatever reason, she didn't like me, and I held back from expressing my true emotions towards her out of respect for him. Obviously, she didn't do the same, but it's whatever at this point, because who really gives a fuck at this point? But to get off of them as a whole, I sit back and I think, right, about my relationships in my youth. And I really cannot say that I've had reciprocated relationships in my youth. And this is why being single to me right now is so important. And it is definitely a choice in my youth. See, I've always known who I was, and I've always been a dope ass person. And whatever age bracket I was in, I've always been a good person in that age bracket. And life experiences have taught me a lot. And when I look back now, like most of us, like teaches most of us a lot. And when I look back now, right, in my relationships, I've tried to give men the benefit of the doubt to lead. I've allowed them to lead. You know, my young mind, you know, how we was raised in our community. We was raised that the men are supposed to be the leaders, and they've treated me well. They've treated me well. Um, they took they took care of me financially, and I'm doing this face because I'm trying to do compare and contrast to leadership. They took taking care of me financially. I didn't want for anything, but the love and the dedication was not there. Now that I'm older, I say, okay, well, we was young then, so at the time when I was younger, it was just unacceptable. But I did made the best out of a bad situation because in our culture, that's what we taught to do. We are taught that some man is better than none. So you make provisions and shit. But now that I'm older and I look back and I'm just like, wow, I don't think that the amount of love I had was ever reciprocated in any of my relationships. And I really don't know if that's a good or bad thing because I know that everybody is raised differently. And I'm aware of the fact that everybody's definition of love is different. But when it comes to love, a lot of my relationships have always been one-sided. I never had to chase. Get that shit correct. I'm talking to y'all. Understand what the fuck I'm saying. It's not about chasing the nigga because I never had to chase and real shit. I never had a problem bagging a nigga. If I seen a nigga I want, I always got that nigga. It's not, that's real shit. And I'm talking to the women out there, really, because it's just some shit that's more relatable than it is to men. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how men choose and bag the chicks that they do. But I'm talking about from a women perspective. I never had an issue getting a nigga. Never had an issue at all, which is why I never understood the first baby mother bitterness because you always supposed to have an ace in your pocket, but maybe the bitch couldn't have an ace in her motherfucking pocket because she's ugly. She's ugly. She's ugly. Right? So I've always gave more. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it was because of where I was raised. Maybe it's because of the type of woman I was becoming because we're always evolving as people. I don't know what it was, but I always seemed to give more emotionally than I was able to get. And so being single to me right now is important because not only am I reinventing myself, I am finding out who I am in my singleness so that my divine counterpart, whoever he may be, when I meet him, and I'm single, baby. I'm single and I'm mingling. All right. But whoever my divine counterpart may be, when it comes time for us to get together and really pull off a union, really pull our relationship together, put it together, I just need my energy to be reciprocated. Because I'm tired of giving so much. And it's just like, I can't speak for all Virgos. I would love to. I would love to say that that's a Virgo trait, but I'm not sure because I run across a lot of people who say, you a Virgo. Ain't a lot of Virgos like you. You got a certain type of demeanor about yourself, and everybody don't, all the Virgos I know don't have it. And so, well, but I need for my shit to be reciprocated. And that's a whole fucking fact. I want to be able to deal with a man. A man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that any of my exes were not men. I'm just saying, when I look back, I was really, really fucking with fucking niggas. I was really fucking with niggas on the strength of how I felt for them. Oh, I really like him. Oh, I love him. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I can't, and I'm not saying that they did not like me in return. They had their own ways of showing that they like me. I guess it's what they was taught or what they learned, but I'm talking about now. In our adulthood, I'm only gonna deal with men. I'm not taking no shorts. I don't hustle no more in no type of way, shape, form, or fashion. The only hustle I got in me is getting up and going to fucking work. So I'm not taking no shorts. Even when it comes to dating, even when it comes to me not being in a monogamous relationship, in a dedicated monogamous relationship, I'm still not taking those shorts. Even when it comes to dating, I'm not taking those shorts. I am not taking those shorts. The type of woman I am, I deserve your motherfucking best. I don't give a fuck if it is a motherfucking date. Bring your best. Because I'm just not, I'm any type of a way I get any indication that what you bring into the date is less than what I deserve, it won't ever be another fucking date. Nah, that's the type of time I'm on. And so, this is Mother's Day today. This is Mother's Day. I washed my hair, I blew it out. I wanted to see if I had the length to be able to braid it, so I'm going to braid it. Brown skin girl, your skin just like pearls, the beautifulest in the world. So, yeah, I'm not taking no fucking shorts from none of y'all niggas because I don't have to. And if I'm not your type, that's fine. Stand the fuck back. Stand back. And the crazy shit about it is you don't even really know what's your type because a lot of men nowadays are so intimidated by women empowerment that they will date you in hopes of more, not because they like you, but because their ego is hell bent on trying to break you. That's some sadistic ass shit, but it's real ass shit. Niggas. And that's crazy. I don't have time for nothing I'm not interested in. But niggas will play the role just to try to break you because your existence and your power fucks with their ego. And it's sad. That shit is sad because there are so many. Oh, look at that beautiful squirrel. There are so many other things that you can be in competition with, brother. You can be in competition with yourself. You could be, I mean, if you're looking for something to boost and promote your ego, it's so many other things that you can be competitive with, like your old self. Or if you don't want to compete with your old self or your own self, if you want to look outside of yourself, there's a whole bunch of white people you can compete with because they hold a certain power of their own. So if you're looking to boost who you really are when it comes to power, if you need to feel empowered, that competition is right the fuck there. It ain't the woman that you choose as a queen. It ain't a woman that you choose to date. It ain't a woman that's strong in her power. It says a lot about a man that spends his time trying to break women. And I, I can't speak on women who try to break men because it's nobody that I fuck with or ever fuck with, whether they ex-friends or not. That's not what type of vibe we was ever on. Ever. And so I can't relate to them type of bitches. I try to break niggas or try to break niggas down. Nah. This type of woman I am. I need my nigga to be built a certain way. I need my nigga to be built up. And furthermore, I need him to understand that in areas where he may feel faulted or where he may feel not his best or not his strongest, I can pour into him, create a safe space, and promote him into his strength. Turn that weakness into a strength. That's what queens do. But you have to allow us to be able to do that. And when you're in competition with us, we can't do that. You look at it as competition. We look at you as the enemy. Because people that we love, people that we cherish who they are as an individual, we don't ever compete with them. We try to build our team strong. I remember a line that Jay-Z said that was very powerful to me. I can't remember the song, but the lyrics go, if your clique is rich, then your clique is rugged. No one will fall because everyone will be each other crutches. And that is the mentality of a queen. She is going to assist in building her foundation and make it strong. So in an area where anyone may falter, she will be the strength, the crutches. Can't speak for everybody. I don't know everybody. All I can say is how I do me. And I have come to terms with him, my ex, not being the man for me. Maybe then. I don't know. I know what it was about him though. That's a whole nother fucking story time. That's a whole nother story time. I know what it was about him. He was a provider. And I'm going to tell y'all the story, but not now. He was a provider. He was a protector. He was a lover. I mean, think about it. I waited 14 years for that nigga to return back to me. So he had to be a powerful motherfucker in his youth. But the nigga that returned back to me, I don't know what happened to that nigga. I know people change. I know that. But he changed for the worse. He changed, for at least in my opinion, he changed to someone that is incompatible with me. I'm all right with that now. I respect it. I wasn't accepting that before because I know that I was good to his ass, and I kept trying to convince myself, nah, that nigga, the better version of him got to be in there somewhere. But you know what? That ain't the case. And so fucking, oh well, so be it. I am finally at the point where I can forgive him. I forgive him. Nigga just ain't having in him. And it's all right now because I got it in me. And who I'm supposed to be with? Oh, we going to bump heads. And when we bump heads, bitch, when I tell you it's going to be a fucking force. And so being single right now is a choice. It's a choice. But it's imperative to my continuous growth. Because I'm going to be. You think I'm queening now? Rewind, DJ, rewind. All on DJ, rewind. You think I'm queening now? Who I am evolving into. Y'all bitches really gonna be sick. You think you don't like me now? You can hate me now, but it won't stop now. Cause I can't stop now, and I won't stop now. You can hate me now, but I won't stop now. Cause I can't stop now. You can hate me now. I have to blush. I've came so far. And yeah, I got further to go. But bitch, you will be surprised who the fuck feels some type of way about what you feel is your regular ass life. Because I'm just trying to make it day by day. And each day I get better. Each day is an improvement. But you inspire people and your strength to keep pushing forward. Yeah, you. And your motherfucking haters feel some type of way about the strength that you have to keep moving forward. Whether it's a nigga bitch or a bitch nigga. Whatever X part they play in your life, they feel some type of way about you being able to move forward. More importantly, they feel some type of way about you being able to move forward without them. They have a false sense of entitlement. They fucking feel some type of way that they played a position of you moving forward. And because they're no longer a part of your immediate circle and they still see you moving forward, now they feel some type of way about that. Listen, nobody can't fucking help y'all with y'all fucking insecurities. But my king, he gonna be secure within himself. He gonna be secure within me. And I'm gonna be able to be free to move the way the fuck I need to move to get us where the fuck we need to be. And me moving how I move and doing what I do in no shape, form, or fashion means disrespect to our union. It just means that I get to play my role as a queen, that he sets up an environment for me to thrive in as a woman, and he'll be able to understand that I'm on a quest, and vice versa. I'll understand that he on a quest to get us where the fuck we need to be. And that is a place of abundance. And so, physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, financially, abundant. Not worry about a motherfucking thing. It's no need for us to feel worried once we reach that pinnacle together. Crazy shit is, I'm en route all by my motherfucking self. What's up with you though?